Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to this part of Aniyomi. I know, again, it's been a while since I posted, and I do apologize. Just roll with me on this one, right? So, we're gonna start back off with this madness. And when I tell you, when I saw part two, it gets worse from here. So again, I don't want to talk too much or put too much introduction into this because trust me, it's gonna be a roller coaster. It's gonna be a psychological warfare with this one. Nah, the young brother, he's a fucking savage because how can you mess with someone like that mentally? I don't know. I don't know which one's worse. Physical or psychological warfare? I believe psychological because once it messes with your mind, that's it. Everything else follows. But anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get right into this video. So of course, we started off with the ending of the first part where they both were having sex in the bathroom, right? So she calls him. No, before all of that, they were having like breakfast, and then the Satoshi is asking him, "Well, Takashi, you seem to be in an awfully lot good mood today. What's going on? What happened?" So he's like, "No, well, it's about Miwa." So Miwa started to shit herself. She was like,
I'm getting cooked.
but then he says, "Listen, it looks like Miwa has a bot on her nose," and they all started laughing, all cheery and stuff. And look at that evil smug. He was like, "Oh yeah, brother, you have no idea I'm banging new chick." And then we go to the next scene where, of course, he's all confident. He's building his confidence because, of course, the teacher is helping him plotting the revenge that she doesn't even know about. This is the greatest thing. She doesn't know what type of revenge she's helping him with, but she just like riding along for the sake of it. But again, the only thing I can assume is because of the fact that she got dumped by his older brother and so on and so forth. So nonetheless, it looks like the next scene is that it looks like they were talking, and then we get to the scene where they ended up in the back with the teacher, and the teacher is witnessing like bro was getting popular. He went from having no bitches to Mr. Bitches. The switch up is crazy, yo. And then now we ended up seeing this part where the teacher started getting like mad jealous, right? And while he's digging her guts out because she was getting cooked. He was like, "Well, listen, they're hearing someone on the background while they were having it, and they're like, well, they found a bra, and that is her bra." And she's like, "You're being so mean about it." And he's like, "Oh, man, dog, the man is sadistic as hell." And you think that it gets worse? If you think that's bad, this isn't even the icing on the cake yet because it will get even worse. So apparently they were having Misa was coming over, and he realized that she's coming late. She was 5 minutes late. And he was increasing the size of her picture that she sent to him in the beginning of their, well, get to do whatever they want week. And while they were kissing, he asks her to kiss him. And while they were kissing, Miwa walks in, drops everything like she was shook. And she picks up everything and she ended up getting cut and whatever the case might be. Now, the sister's starting to get a little jealous too because she realized that, hey, this man went like full confident, right? And she's like, "Well, listen, I've been getting lonely. I'm afraid I'll be lonely because your brother is on business trip, and of course no one's gonna be there." So he's like, "Well, listen, you were my very numero uno chica that I always wanna have. I've always wanted you, but my brother took you away from me, so I'm now gonna take you back." So they ended up doing the deed in his mattress that he spent probably years working so hard for, right? So of course we get to the next scene where they talk and well, the teacher now, and this teacher is such a BDSM type teacher, and she's like masochistic too, mind you. She likes getting tortured. I don't know, that maybe that's not my cup of tea. Maybe some women like that shit, but nonetheless, I will digress. And the next thing what happened is crazy. So this is where it gets even wilder. Now, while they were having sex, Miwa and of course, well, I actually forgot to put this scene, but it was actually very important and actually very interesting too. So what happened was the next day, because they made a promise. Well, she made a promise to him that she wouldn't be touching his brother. Now, when he comes home the next day, he is pissed. He's like mad as a motherfucker too, because he was like, I knew this bitch did not just do what I think she just did. And he was so pissed that he cracked the pencil. You know how mad you gotta be to crack a pencil? And he was listening in his little radio box, listening to the audio, and the brother Satoshi and me were having like intimacy, and he did not like that. He did not let that one slide for shit. Now, this is where you get to the ending. So Misa actually is sitting on his bed, on Takashi's bed. Takashi tells her, listen, I'm gonna be right back. I will call you and I will signal you when to come. She says, I bet. So they come up to the room, and this is where we get to see the nightmare just unveil. And they started to have sex with Miwa in front of Misa. Then Misa jumps in, and then we see the brother pull up. Oh my lord, when I saw that brother pull up, I was like, yeah, that brother is cooked. And then we see the teacher with her sadistic ass self jumps in, and then we see the kissing scene between the sisters, and my original reaction was like,
I beg your pardon?
I was like, that is why it got me all the way fucked up, not gonna lie. And bro was having the time of his life, because he had like one chick on top, two chicks on top of him. And you see the evil look on his face. He was like, yeah, that's right, nigga. How does it feel to take away my woman, my gal, my thing, big man thing? It's not looking good. And that was mad. And bro was having a breakdown. Bro was ready to end it. He was like,
now I gotta pull up. Everybody dying, me included. I ain't going to jail.
I don't think there's any amount of money that could recover this man's mental sanity, because he's gonna need a small fortune to cover his therapy sessions, his his psychological evaluation. He's going to the roof, dog. Them psychiatrists is gonna have a field on this one, because goddamn, how can you do that to your older brother, the same one that seen about you, make sure you have a roof over your head because your parents was dead or some Batman type shit, and you had the audacity just because he took, I don't even think that Miwa knew that he was crushing. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong that she probably knew that he was crushing on her, but she was just like teasing him a little bit. I don't know, I could be wrong, but nonetheless, god dog, this was crazy. And to my friend who recommended me this, I love you, but fuck you. Nah, this was actually one of the greatest and most entertaining ones, despite it was psychologically detrimental. But nonetheless, I did enjoy every second of it. It was worth it, guys. Unfortunately, it did make a third episode. But the fortunate thing is that it is uncensored. You guys can watch it on any site. You guys gotta go on that incognito, and you just gotta copy and paste. That's all you gotta do. And for the love of God, don't ask me in the comments what's the title, because the title is literally on the video's title. The name, the source is right there. So I don't mind you guys telling me what did I miss, what was your favorite part, what was your least favorite. I think my least favorite is Misa. Misa is so damn annoying for some reason. She's like that one spoiled brat that's so obnoxious. That's crazy. That I didn't like her. But everyone else, yeah, they can get a pass. The teacher and all can get it. Hey, I mean, come on now. I would have felt like fresh laundry if you ask me. If I was in that situation, I don't even blame him at this point. So yeah. But anyways, guys, tell me what you guys think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and you know what to do. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and again, Happy New Year, and let's have a blast. Peace out and enjoy your weekend again. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for more content.